Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, has dismissed claims that the country lost over $2.4 billion revenue from the alleged illegal sale of 48 million barrels of crude oil exported in 2015 to China. Malami faulted the allegations during the resumed ad hoc committee investigation on the alleged sale of 48 million barrels of crude oil amounting to over $2.4 billion and crude oil export to global destinations from 2014 to date. The report.
The House of Representatives had in December last year resolved to constitute an ad hoc committee to probe the allegation when adopted a motion sponsored by Isiaka Ibrahim from Ogun State at plenary. The committee was also mandated to investigate all crude oil exports and sales by Nigeria from 2014 till date with regards to quantity, insurance, revenue generated, remittances into the Federation accounts or other accounts, as well as utilization of the revenue for the period under review. Malami, who is the Chief Law Officer of the Federation, described the allegations as baseless, unfounded, and lacking in merit and substance.
There were allegations of existence of stolen 48 million barrels of Nigerian crude oil in China, said to have been valued at 2.4 billion. The President Muhammadu Buhari, informally requested the Attorney General, making reference to my humble person, Mele Kyari, former DGSS Lawal Daura, and late Abba Kyari, to look into it and advise. But unfortunately, Mr. Chairman, for there to be a reasonable ground for suspicion, at least you require certain basic facts.
The ad hoc committee, however, expressed concern on why stolen funds recovered are deposited in the asset recovery account when it is stated that all funds recovered shall be in the Federation account, but the Attorney General gave reasons for such.
You repeated severally that all the recoveries, even the ones you made by yourself, were deposited in asset recovery accounts. Because we are assuming on this part, before we conclude, we still want a guide from you, that part of what is causing the misinformation is because maybe the process or the procedure, we have been contravening them.
If you have, for example, a revenue being maintained dedicated to asset recovery for the purpose of transparency and accountability of it, at the end of the day, the monies that goes into the asset recovery account find its way to which account? To the account being referred to under section 162, which indeed the Federation account.
Malami said the Office of the Attorney General of the Federation had filed a criminal suit against the individuals who purportedly raised the allegations being investigated by the ad hoc committee. According to him, the individuals had attempted to defraud the federal government under the guise that the alleged crude oil stolen in China had been recovered.